if we can get people to do it if they have the game, we have a handful of gamers that will literally, very similar to probably Latro, join their game and they'll just carry you for points. So this is very much something that we can do for easy 10 points. If again, no pressure. I really want to make this super clear. There's no pressure to pay or do any of these things. I'm just putting out there that we have a group of people. We have a channel specifically for this if you're looking to play with people. And it's a quick 10 points. Chibi, how long do you think it would take you to carry somebody who has no experience through something like this with other good gamer? Just to get a good like estimate. Someone who has literally no experience playing this game, how long do you think it would take you to carry?
I think each run would probably take something like 40 minutes, probably, would be my guess.
We're actually about to find out because
yeah, I mean, I'm about to play with some people. I'll carry you after. I'll tell you after that. But like, it shouldn't take more than 3 hours to do all 3 runs if you have somebody carrying you.
Okay.
Yeah, probably like less than 3 hours.
So yeah, we have a handful of people that can most likely do this. So if you are just like, hey, I'm bad, like I'm gonna be 100% honest, I wasn't planning on playing Risk of Rain 2. I am probably going to buy it myself and just be like, put me on your shoulders and let's go through like 3 rounds and just get 10 points. So we have a handful of gamers. If you consider yourself a hardcore gamer and would like to help carry in Risk of Rain 2, just say something. And if you would like to be carried, just say something. Because we definitely can figure that out. We got 2 weeks to do it. There's no rush. But very much, in the very least, the first 2 difficulties we can get for sure. That's 5 points, right? So that is available. I'm just going down the list right now. I want to be the guy. I know a handful of people have already beaten this. If you want pointers, feel free to ask them. This one is going to be a higher difficulty curve. I honestly, if you're not comfortable with platformers, would not suggest this one for a while. It is free. There is a free program, or it's a free download. Flan is a gamer and he did it in about 5 hours. I suspect the average person is probably going to take 15 to 20 if you've never played it before. But if you do,
if I chip in real quick? Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
I was just gonna say, there is a speedrun on speedruns.com. I would suggest watching that as you're going through the game, because it's not blind, right? There's no restriction on that, I would presume.
Yes, you does not need to be blind. You just need to beat it.
There's a lot of gotchas in the game, so just watching like the screen you're on in advance from a speedrunner to know what the gotchas are helpful. So I would just maybe keep that in the, like, if you really want to get it done as fast as possible, just keep that on the side monitor or something. Watch it, or just look for the gotchas. It's still going to be hard, but it'll at least cut down some of the BS in the game.
Yep,
for sure.
I would, yeah, and all of these you can absolutely watch the speed run of those. And again, people can do what they want. Like at the end of the day, if you want to, you're like, man, I just want to do this blind and beat it. Like, go for it. My suggestion would be, in terms of like prioritizing, if you're just simply, Pi, give me the best way to get points for the team, do this one later on throughout the next couple weeks. You can, once kind of things start to mellow out a little bit and you just have, because there does come a point, and this has happened before, this year probably less likely since we have so many events, but there have been times where a handful of us have just kind of like breezed through all of the things, and it's like we have nothing else to earn points on. And then we're just kind of like, we missed out on, we skipped a few things that we could have got points that were that were just for that moment, like a race or an event. So yeah, don't, if that is your priority, do that. Minecraft, I have no idea what's going on with Minecraft. I assume that Minecraft is going well. I just always assume Minecraft is going well. Minecraft, again, from my basic understanding, people can jump in later who are doing Minecraft. It's super easy, just jump in. If you're not very creative, I'm sure that people have a role of just like getting materials. Now, I know we're using a mod this year, so I don't know how much, getting materials is needed, but people are very friendly, very willing to teach and help. And the more, I assume the more people involved, the easier it is. But Minecraft, I guarantee you, if you're intimidated by it, don't be. People are more than willing to help you and teach you some stuff. and get you going on that. But if anybody from Minecraft wants to say anything about the build or whatever, or things like that, I usually don't really touch Minecraft because I don't know what I'm doing at all, and I have other things I like to focus on.
I can say a few words about the build.
Yeah, go for it.
So, like I was touching on with the material gathering, we will always need people gathering ores and blocks in general. One of the things with the mod pack, there are plenty of ways to speed up those material gathering processes, like things that make you mine like 9 blocks at a time instead of 1. So there are plenty of ways that we can help people who want to be involved do that sort of thing even better and even faster because of it. And just a general touch on the build itself, we have a document in the Minecraft channel, and it's an ideas document that we've got pretty much the whole build idea that we want to go for laid out already, and in the next day or so we're gonna start laying out the groundwork for that and doing the proper building. But right now we're just working on our general base for all like the technology that we need to get materials together. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, again, I want this to be very clear. Like, yes, there are points involved, and yes, we're trying to quote unquote win. But honestly, just join Minecraft if you're anywhere interested. Minecraft sounds like something fun. I'd like it. Like the goal should be focused on like meeting people and just having a good time and trying stuff out if you're interested, right? Like, especially we've made some changes to how Minecraft works to where it's voted based on a percentage. So, and the judges, we have the judges section, and then the viewer section, it's not all for one, like not one team is going to get all the points. So Minecraft gamers, just be super laid back about it. Don't stress about it. Don't feel like you got hit deadlines or anything like that. I think one of the things the mods and I have talked about just kind of behind the scenes is we really don't want this to be a stressful time. We've noticed in the past that people in Minecraft tend to like go really hardcore and then they don't get to enjoy a lot of the other events. So don't overstress it. Whatever you guys put together is going to be cool and awesome. I think presentation is very important. From what I have experienced in the past, if we have just a fun, silly presentation, that's going to leave a lot of people are going to remember that a lot more. I mean, I've been on teams where I thought the build was better, but the presentation on the other team was way, way, way better, and they got more points. So, just have fun with it. Don't worry about it too much, and just try to enjoy it. And again, just try some new things if you're up for it. MMOs, it sounds like have been going really well. Again, both groups I think are going well with that. Again, MMOs are relatively quick and not too long, probably around 15 to 20 hours max. So that's going well. As someone asked about Mario Golf, will be on Sunday in a couple weeks or so. That one is not a participation thing, but I think it's like top 16 to 20. Yeah, that should be really fun. We've got Killer App on our team. We have myself, we have Yarts, we have a few other really good golfers. I think we're going to do pretty well for that. Endless Dynamax Adventure. I will probably be doing one of these super soon. Like Monday, I think I'm going to be doing an Ironmon, and then Tuesday I'll probably be doing Dynamax to kind of show that off. That's another secret stealthy one that I think we can gain some points on the other team if we get rolling with that. That one is very much just join up with some buds and play. It's super fun. It can be somewhat time consuming sometimes, but again, only one person needs to stream that. And I will absolutely be willing to do, especially once I get like a good record myself, I would be absolutely willing to do that one on stream with viewers, with subs. I probably will be off of mic just for safety reasons for myself, but absolutely invite 3 dogs to join, and then we can do runs together and we can get you guys some points, very similarly to what we do for Risk of Rain 2. Again, that one I think we can bare minimum get a lot of people with 8 points if they have the DLC. How long does it take to get to the Dynamax stuff? So you do not need to beat the game. You'll probably want to catch some really strong Pokemon early and then just kind of breeze through it. But I believe the DLC took me like an hour and a half for that section, maybe 2 hours. That might be something that we might want to look into if someone wants to put a guide together on how to quickly beat that DLC so you can access it. All right, take it easy, Silly Yoshi. So that might be something. But yeah, that one is a sneaky one for points. I don't remember the exact requirements for it, but you have to beat the second DLC, and I do not think the first one is required or beating the game. But don't quote me on that.
You don't need to beat the first one to get Dynamax Adventures for sure.
So it's just unlocked at the end.
You just need to have like the area accessible to beat the story.
Correct. Yep. And that gets like, you basically, I think you get the legendary Pokemon that rides the horse at the end, and then you have access to that portion. Yeah, you need to be DLC too. So again, that one is potentially, I think, an area where I think we can get more points than Cats, just because I'm going to be streaming it, and that's going to help a ton. So big advantage there, I think, for us. But again, no pressure if it's something you're interested in. Call of Duty, is free, and I want to make super, like, if you're like, I'm not really good at first-person shooters, what we did last year, I don't know if it's going to work as well this year because the game is a little bit more sweaty, but there is definitely some form of an elo system where players that are new, paired with not super insanely good players like Creek, are going to get put in decent lobbies. And our basic strategy was we slowly train people through the 2 weeks, and then we kind of let them go and do their own thing. And we started to really get some dubs that way. We had, like, again, we have a lot of Warzone gamers. Last night and probably tonight as well, I'll be streaming it with mods just to kind of get some momentum going. But as the weeks go on, I'll probably be doing a lot of stuff off stream with Warzone, and I'll be down to play with subs and that, and we can get some players. The biggest barrier to entry is the download. It's like 90 gigs. But Call of Duty is one of the, I would think, and Yars, you can jump in and give me some of your thoughts, probably the most approachable first-person shooter that's out there. The gun control and play is very straightforward and simple. You point and click, basically.
Absolutely.
And a lot of like the strategy stuff, a lot of people that are really good at the game will be able to help with that and kind of position. And again, a lot of it's just about, again, points are great, but it's a super fun game to just jump in and play with other people. Like, that's the main goal, right? It's really, really fun to just jump in and play with other people within the community. And I know for a fact that everybody that is really chill about it, and sometimes we get really into the games, but it won't be like a problem. There won't be, oh my gosh, you choked, I can't believe you blew that for us. Nobody's gonna care. It's really all about just getting people interested, trying to play some games with friends, and introduce people to other people. So if you are at all interested, I would suggest installing it as soon as possible, because it is a long install. But if you want to, tonight after the Bucks game, assuming I'm not in the most pissed off mood of all time because they lost, we can start organizing a bunch of people together tonight and do a Warzone night. We did this for Villains last year, where we basically were like, hey, tonight's gonna be a Warzone night. Anybody that wants to play Warzone, show up, and we'll divvy people up accordingly and see how many dubs we can get in one night as a group. So it is cross-play compatible, yeah. So if people, I'm just out of curiosity, just press 1. If you're interested at all in playing Warzone tonight, just so we can see some numbers, even if you don't have the game, press 1, and we can figure out some, again, just start installing it now. It'll probably be about 3 or 4 hours from now when I'll play, and then we can kind of get some gamers situated and like at least going so that they get a feel for it, and we can go from there.
One thing I want to mention too, it is a double XP and double weapon XP weekend going on right now, and take advantage of that seriously, because the guns have tons of levels on them and a crap load of attachments. And one of the biggest things about Warzone is finding a gun you like and a gun that you like to use. And just leveling up, getting more guns, trying new guns out is super important if you want to, get better at the game and whatnot. So definitely take advantage of the double XP weekend. And like Pi said, it is easily the most accessible battle royale. You don't have to worry about, someone building the entire Taj Mahal to shoot you with a shotgun. You don't have to worry about people like screen peeking in third person in PUBG. So it's just Call of Duty, big map. Very fun.
Yep. And to answer your question, OP, yeah, if I'm taking more of a leadership role in Warzone just because that's an area I'm going to be putting a lot of effort in. If people that are God gamers at Risk of Rain 2 and Fall Guys want to organize some nights where like, hey, show up tonight, we're going to play a bunch of Fall Guys, or show up tonight, we're going to play a bunch of Risk of Rain 2, or that could literally be, a night in the future where we do all of those things. I know this will, I'll be honest with you, this will not be the last meeting. This is kind of like the intro meeting to kind of get everybody situated. There might come a shambles meeting, if you will, that we've done in the past where we're
There's
down
always
some
a
points or
shambles
something.
meeting.
And we just kind of get organized and just kind of get where, a little bit more of a rah meeting, and if that makes sense, and we can start organizing more specific things. But if the people that are big on Risk of Rain 2 or Fall Guys, I'll probably boot up Fall Guys at some point and try to get dubs. I'll probably do squads because I'm terrible. But squads I would assume is a super easy way to carry.
Can I
If we
speak
get
something
one
about
really good
squads,
player
Fall
in
Guys,
squads
real
and
fast?
just carries the other 3 across, that's a point for everybody, correct? Is that how it works, right, for squads?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I actually haven't touched Fall Guys since like a month after it came out myself. And today I re-downloaded it, played with Vandal and Daro, and immediately got a win. That was
was it
an
a
immediate
squad win?
four. It was a squad win. Vandal, yeah. And I haven't touched the game since it came out. If you have Fall Guys already, it's a super easy way to just get some points each day.
Is it
Squads is
basically
really free.
one person on your team has to get the dub and everyone gets points, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
it's a team
super free.
activity.
And we have some gamers. So and that's capped out at 20 points for that reason. Otherwise, it would literally just be like 3 or 4 people playing Fall Guys over and over and over to just amass points. So that would be actually a really good thing if people want to just be like, hey, tonight for 6 hours, you want to get some squad wins? Join up with me and I'm going to carry. Not me specifically, but if others want to do that, that would be a super, super good idea. And I'll probably jump in and get carried by Darrow or whoever else is really good at the game. I'm absolutely down for getting carried in that. So that's a sneaky way we could get points. All right, Miz, sounds good. And then we got the Pokemon stuff. And just high scores in general, because I gotta get going to the Bucks game's gonna start, but high scores in general, don't be too worried about the fluctuating points going up and down. We have some gamers. I feel very confident. I don't want to put immense pressure on this person, but I feel very confident that we have the #1 spot for Mario Maker. As long as Reflective Fox tries a little bit. They destroyed last year, and that was like a guaranteed #1 point. And I think we have some other good platforming gamers. If we want to put effort into the top 10 leaderboard, we can, but that's going to go up and down a lot. The big thing, if we can focus on things that we can never get like points back on, like races, or even just like completing certain things like Fall Guys and stuff. Like the leaderboards, we let them, especially, and I know Civil Yoshi's ridiculous at leaderboards. We got a lot of really good leaderboard gamers. But like, don't worry too much if they get like high scores, because those high scores will change so differently from week 2 and the end of week 2 that like if they're up by like, you know, whatever amount of points, let them have their points, and then we can even do like a flash night or a leaderboard night where we all get together or we try to break high scores. We've done that in the past in Discord wars and things like that. So but again, at the end of the day, just do what is fun to you. That's the big thing about this whole event. Like, there's some min-maxing that, you know, some of us will be like, hey, if you want to do this, these are our thoughts. But like, honestly, find a game like, hey, that sounds like fun, I want to try it and do that. Like, that's legitimately the goal, you know, of Discord wars. If we lose, who cares? It's all about, I want people to have fun and enjoy themselves way more than I want to win. I'm 1-3 in Discord wars, so I'm at this point, I just want to have a good time and make sure that people in the community are comfortable and, you know, try new things and get out of their comfort zone and, you know, meet new people, because we have a really awesome, very welcoming community, and I want to continue to showcase that. And we have a lot of new subs in here and things like that, and I want people to see that. But I'd like to win. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, as the weeks go on, there will definitely be some effort from me and others who are looking to win to do our best. But there is no pressure on anyone else to fulfill that role if they don't feel the, you know, competitive drive to try to win in Discord wars. Honestly, and this is the thing for me, this is about our dogs, okay? This is about making our dogs proud as dog owners, or even not dog owners. This is for doing it for the good boys and girls out there that are fluffy and awesome and soft and cuddly and love us. And, you know, if there's one rallying cry that we can do it for, do it for your dog, do it for Gumshoe, all right? Make Gumshoe proud. And that's basically all I've got there. I'm gonna go watch the Bucks game. Go Bucks! Bucks in 6,
Bucks in
dogs
6.
in 5. That's all I'm gonna say.
Probably. Yeah, and something that'd be kind of fun. Like, just put your favorite picture of your dog on your stream, like past or present. That's what I'm gonna do. Get that cute stuff on there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for the insane turnout for the meeting. I really appreciate it, guys. And let's go dogs. Thank you.
I recommend those who are playing Ironmon use a random dog generator and name your dogs just random dog breeds. Or your Pokemon
Perfect.
random dog breeds.
That sounds fun.
And call your rival cats, because if you're not, what are you doing?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks again, and I will talk. Oh, okay. One thing. I am playing FF14 for the MMO. I know I did all the RuneScape BS, but second week, if I am done with FF14, I'm gonna make a RuneScape account and do all of that stuff. So if someone wants to start fresh with someone who knows the game in and out, I'll be posting when I'm gonna start doing that. And feel free to join me. So, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming. See ya.
Have fun, guys.
Indeed. Good luck, everyone, and have fun.
Let's get to it.
you